Hello everyone, this is teacher Susie and welcome to my class. In this video, I am going to discuss how to solve quadratic inequality into variables. So we have discussed from our previous video that a quadratic equation or a quadratic inequality rather is an inequality in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is greater than 0. So kung mapapansin, pareho lang sila ng quadratic equation. The only difference is the symbol used. So instead of using equal sign, we use here greater than, which we call the inequality symbol. So we can use greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. Any of these symbols ay makikita natin sa quadratic inequality. Alright? So, kung mapapansin, ang variable lang natin dito is x. So, we know that a, b, and c are any real numbers, any numbers na makikita sa number line. And of course, we have to take note that a is not equal to 0. Because if a is equal to 0, so 0 times x squared, this term will become 0. So, matitira lang ay bx plus c is greater than 0. And this is no longer quadratic inequality but linear inequality. Okay? So, what is a quadratic inequality into variables? So, a quadratic inequality into variables is an inequality in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is greater than y. Okay, so inequality pa rin because the symbol used is inequality. Quadratic because the degree is 2. But the variables present are x and y. So, two variables siya. Okay, so let's have an example. Let's say we have a y equals x squared plus 2x plus 1. So this is, or let me change this. I'm sorry for that. Let's say this is, let's make this, erase natin. Greater than. Gawin natin siyang greater than. So this is inequality. So the given is y is greater than x squared plus 2x plus 1. So this is an example of a quadratic inequality into variables. So how can we solve for the solutions of this quadratic inequality into variables? So kung babalikan natin sa quadratic equation, ang pinakamaraming bilang ng solutions na pwede nating makuha ay 2. But here, in quadratic inequality, we can have more than 2 solutions, or pwede nga tayo magkaroon dito ng infinite number of solutions. So let's solve. The first thing we need to do here is to write this as an equation. So isulat natin siya as an equation. So papalitan natin ng inequality symbol ng equal sign. So this will become, o sa baba na lang natin isulat. So this will become y equals x squared plus 2x plus 1. So again, yung given na quadratic inequality natin, we wrote it as an equation, pinalitan ang inequality symbol ng equal sign. Okay? Next procedure is we will prepare a table of values. So ayan, nag-drawing ako ng rectangle. I will divide it by 2 horizontally. I will divide it sa 6 vertically. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, ayan, 5 and 6. So this is a table of values. Alright? So, in our table of values, mag-iba naman tayo ng color ng pen. So, we have here 2 rows. Ilalagay natin sa rows ang x and y. And then we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. Sa tapat ng x, susulat natin dyan ang x values. Sa tapat ng y naman, isusulat ang y values. So let us assign any values for x. Let's say, let's use negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1. Okay? So, make sure na ang i-assign natin ng values ng x ay consecutive integers. Or ito yung pagkakasunod-sunod nila sa number line. Okay? We started with the smaller value from left. And then, pataas naman siya going to right. Now that we already have values of x, itong 5 na ito, we are going now to solve for y. So, isosolve natin ano ang value ng y based on these values of x. So, isa-isahin. Let's start with negative 3. So, if x is negative 3, what is the value of y? So, kunin natin yung equation, itong equation. So, we have y equals x squared plus 2x plus 1. So, ang x natin, ang sabi is negative 3. Therefore, papalitan natin ang lahat ng x ng negative 3 to solve for y. So, this will become y equals x, which is negative 3. So, the square of negative 3 plus 2 times negative 3 plus 1. So, we have now y equals the square of negative 3 times negative 3, that is positive 9. Plus 2 times negative 3, that is negative 6, plus 1. So, y is equal to 9 minus 6, that is equal to 3. 3 plus 1, so the answer is 4. So, therefore, y is equal to 4 when x is negative 3. Okay? Let's have x equals negative 2 naman, yung pangalawang value ng x. Again, kopyahin natin itong ating equation. We have y equals x squared plus 2x plus 1. Next procedure, palitan ng x ng negative 2. So, this will become y equals the square of negative 2 plus 2 times negative 2 plus 1. So, we have now y equals square of negative 2, that is 4. 2 times negative 2, that is negative 4. Then copy plus 1. So, y is equal to 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 plus 1, 1. Therefore, ilalagay natin dito yung sagot. Y is 1 when x is negative 2. So, nilagay natin yung value ng y katapat noong value ng x na ginamit natin in solving. Next, pangatlo, x is negative 1 naman. So, what if x is negative 1? Again, copy the equation. The equation is y equals x squared plus 2x plus 1. Palitan ng x ng negative 1. This will now become y equals the square of negative 1 plus 2 times negative 1 plus 1. So, we have now y equals square ng negative 1 is 1 plus 2 times negative 1, that is negative 2 plus 1. So, we have now y equals 1 minus 2. That is negative 1. Negative 1 plus 1. So, therefore, y is 0. So, if x is negative 1, y is 0. Alright? Next, if x is equal to 0, solve natin. If x is equal to 0, again, copy the equation. Y equals x squared plus 2x plus 1. Palitan ng x ng 0, so we'll have y equals 0 squared plus 2 times 0 plus 1. So, we have now y equals square ng 0 ay 0. Plus 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 1, 1. Therefore, y is 1 when x is 0. The last value of x, so we have x equals 1. Again, copy the equation. We have y equals x squared plus 2x plus 1. Substitute 1 to x. So, this will become y equals 1 squared plus 2 times 1 plus 1. So, we have now y equals 1 squared is 1 plus 2 times 1, that is 2. Copy plus 1. So, add natin. So, we have here now 1 plus 2, which is 3. 3 plus 1, the answer is 4. So, y is 4 when x is 1. So, ayan na. Kompleto na yung ating table of values. The next thing we should do is to draw the Cartesian plane and plot the points. So, mag-drawing tayo ng Cartesian plane. Kailangan natin ng malaking space. So, burahin ko na ito. Burahin na natin itong solutions since na isulat na natin yung sagot natin sa ating number line. Okay, so burahin natin because we need space mas malaking space. Ayan. Now, let's draw the Cartesian plane. Kung mapapansin, yung y natin puro positive. So, lawakan natin yung space sa taas ng Cartesian plane. So, ayan. Ayan. So, nilawakan ko yung space sa taas. This is the y-axis. Lagyan natin ng arrowheads. This is the x-axis, yung pahiga. And then, so, pwede natin lakahan yung spaces na kasi maliliit lang yung values natin. So, let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So, assume natin na ang spaces natin ay of equal distance because that's very important na equal ang distances ng mga points sa Cartesian plane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lagyan natin ng labels. So, this is the origin. This is 0. So, on the right of x-axis are positive numbers. So, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, sa kaliwa ng x-axis ay negative numbers. So, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. So, in the vertical line, this is the y-axis. Sa taas ay positive numbers. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sa baba ay negative. Okay, let's plot the points. But before we plot the points, we have to consider some things, okay? Remember na pag ang ating symbol ay greater than at saka less than, walang guhit sa ibaba, pag pinlat natin yung points, we will be using circle. So, hindi siya shaded, not shaded. It means that the point na pinaplat natin is not part of the solution, hindi kasali sa solution. Okay? But, if the symbol is greater than or equal to, o di kaya less than or equal to, may or equal to sa ibaba, may guhit sa ibaba, so yung ipaplat natin na point ay shaded. Ibig sabihin, kasama yung points na yon sa solutions. Okay? So, I want you to remember this because this is very important. So, let's plot the points. So, we have, unahin natin to, that is negative 3. So, sulat na muna natin. Negative 3, 4. Para hindi kayo malito. Kasi yung iba, na pagpapalit nila yung pwesto ng x at saka ng y, na i-interchange nila. So, it's very important na aware tayo kung alin ng x, alin ng y sa ating Cartesian plane. So, the last is 1, 4. So, let's plot the points. We have 3, negative 3, 4. This is negative 3 sa x-axis. This is 4 sa y-axis. Ito yung intersection nila. So, open or close? Open or close? Not shaded or shaded? So, balikan natin yung ating given. Y is greater than. Greater than, walang or equal to sa ilalim. Ibig sabihin, open, not shaded. So, this is negative 3, this is 4, this is the intersection, open, not shaded. Okay, ibig sabihin, hindi yan kasama sa solution. Next, negative 2, 1. This is negative 2, this is 1, this is the intersection, okay, open. Next, negative 1, 0. Negative 1, 0 sa y, so dito lang siya sa axis na to, open. 0, 1, 0 ang x, sa y ay 1, so nandito siya, open. And then 1, 4, 1 sa x, 4 sa y, get the intersection, ito siya, open. Alright? Now, let us connect the points. Sa pagkakasunod-sunod, ayon sa pagkakasunod-sunod. So, 3, 4, start dito. Then, this is negative 2, 1. This is negative 1, 0. This is 0, 1. This is 1, 4. So, ganun ang itsura niya. Okay? And we call that as parabola. Okay? Ngayon, we have to consider more things pa as we connect the points. So again, if the symbol used are greater than or less than, walang guhit sa ibaba, ang gagamitan natin na lines ay broken lines, putol-putol. Okay? Kapag naman may guhit sa ibaba, may or equal to, ang gagamitin natin na lines ay solid lines. Ibig sabihin, tuloy-tuloy na lines. At dahil yung ating given ay greater than, walang or equal to sa ibaba, it means to say that we will be using broken lines. So let us connect the points. I'd like to use different color for that. Let me use green. So connect the points. Ayan, I am using broken lines. Ayan. So medyo mahirap mag-connect ng points, lalo na pag solid line. I'm sorry. Sabi ko na nga ba, mahirap mag-connect ng points. So, make sure walang angle dito sa ibaba kapag solid line. Parang magmumukha siya na parang letter U na letter V. Parang gano'n ang itsura ng parabola. Ayan. So, please bear with my drawing. So, ayan na siya. Pag solid line yan, makikita nyo na parang U na parang V. Wala siyang kanto dito. Dito sa vertex. Tawag natin dyan vertex. So, lagyan natin ng arrowhead. Ibig sabihin, nag-e-extend pa siya hanggang sa taas. Ayan, sige, extend natin. Okay? So, pag nag-drawing kayo ng graph, make sure you put arrowheads. Ibig sabihin, nag-e-extend pa yan to the infinity. Ngayon, anong susunod natin gagawin? So, pipili tayo kung aling part ang i-shade natin. So, magsi-shade tayo. So, napansin natin, itong graph na to, hinati sa dalawang regions yung ating Cartesian plane. So, may region tayo dito sa loob niya. Ayan, yan yung loob niya. Okay? And then, meron tayong outbound region. Yun nasa labas naman niya. Ito yun, yung mga points dito sa labas. Yan. Ngayon, aalamin natin, ano ang isi-shade natin? Kasi yung isi-shade natin na region, ibig sabihin, yun yung solutions ng ating given inequality. So, for us to do that, kailangan natin kumuha ng test points. Mga points na ite-test natin. Medyo tingkaran natin yung green natin. So, ibig sabihin, kukuha tayo ng isang point sa loob nitong ating region para i-test kung solution ba siya ng given inequality. At kukuha din tayo sa labas. So, simulan natin sa loob. Kahit anong point na sakop ng loob, pwede nyong kunin. Bahala kayo kung anong gusto ninyo. Let's say, gusto kong kunin tong point na to. So, this point is 0, 5. Okay? As my test point. Gusto kong i-test itong point na to. So, that is 0, 5. So, itatest natin siya sa ating given inequality. Ito yon, kopyahin. We have y is greater than x squared plus 2x plus 1. So, dito sa ating point, we know that the first number is x value and the second number is y value. So, 0 ang value ng x natin, 5 ang value ng y natin. We will substitute that here. So, this will become y, which is 5, is greater than x, so that is 0, squared plus 2 times 0 plus 1. So, continue. So, copy 5 is greater than 0 squared is 0, plus 2 times 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1. Okay? Now, is 5 greater than 1? Mas mataas ba ang 5 sa 1? Yes, that is true. So, ibig sabihin, dahil nag-true, it means that itong loob na region ang isi-shade natin. Pero mag-try tayo muna bago natin i-shade. Mag-try tayo ng isang point sa labas. So, kukuha tayo ng isang point na nandito sa labas, okay, na region. Let's say 0, 0 para mas madali. So, we will take 0, 0 as our test point. Let us substitute this to the inequality. Again, copy the inequality. y is greater than x squared plus 2x plus 1. So, ito ang x value, ito ang y. So, parehong 0 ang x and y. So, y is 0 is greater than 0 squared plus 2 times 0 plus 1. So, we'll have 0 is greater than 0 squared is 0. Plus 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. So, tama ba to? Is 0 greater than 1? Mas mataas bang value ng 0 sa 1? No, this is not true. This is false. Okay? So, again, kumuha tayo ng test points. Isang point sa loob. Ito yung 0, 5. Isang point sa labas. This is 0, 0. Saan tayo nag-true? Dito sa loob. Ibig sabihin, yung region sa loob, yung ating shade. So, we will shade this. So, ayusin natin. Ayan. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng mga points na nandito sa loob na region ay mga solutions. Okay? Lahat yan. Lahat ng points na nadaanan ng shade natin ay solution. So, therefore, we can say that the points on the shaded region, are the solutions of the given quadratic inequality y is greater than x squared plus 2x plus 1. So, this is how we do it. So, ito ang paraan on how to solve for the solutions of quadratic inequality into variables. So, I hope that you learned from this video. That will be all for today. See you on my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.